This is one of the few potato dishes that doesn't make me talk about carbs and calories. Soon after the video was done, I was literally standing there eating it straight out of the dish. So if you haven't made Thel Dala in this method, do please try and see at least once. Thel Dala in Sinhala means tempered potatoes. These are the ingredients needed. As usual, I have given it in the description as well. I'm using washed potatoes here, so that's why it's skin on. I just rinsed it and cut it directly. If you're using the regular potatoes, make sure to wash it properly and peel off the skin. Cut it into big pieces because when cooking the sides would get dissolved. If you cut it too small, everything would get mashed. Add the curry leaves, chilli powder, and turmeric powder. Add 1/3 of the onions that you've cut. We need long, thin slices of onions for this dish. I'm not using white onions here because they tend to stay a bit crispy even after getting cooked. Those are really good for stir fries but not for this. So try to use red onions as much as possible. They give the perfect taste and texture this dish needs. Add 1 cup of thick coconut milk and the thin coconut milk. You might wonder whether you can store it for a long time because we are adding coconut milk. The answer is yes. Let the curry come to room temperature, then you can store it in an airtight container and refrigerate it. It will be fresh for over 7 days even. I have done that. Add salt. Usually they say that we need 1 teaspoon of salt for 1 pound of potatoes, but I just taste in between and adjust accordingly. Until the gravy thickens, you can keep adjusting the salt amount while tasting. Add the green chillies. If you feel that the salt is more at any point, you can add a little bit of coconut milk and then it will be okay. Let it cook for about 15 minutes. Then cover and cook for another 15 minutes. It has been in the stove for 30 minutes and looks like this now. It might look like there is still some gravy left, but as you stir, you realize that most of it has already evaporated. At this point, we can switch off the stove and keep this aside. Anyway, for the temperature of the pot, the gravy would still be getting evaporated as we move on to the tempering process. In a separate pan, add 2 teaspoons of oil. Usually I try to reduce the oil if I'm making it frequently, but it becomes really smoky and my fire alarm goes off. Use coconut oil or any flavorless oil. Add the green chillies cut vertically. The amount of green chillies and chili flakes used in this dish is totally up to you, even the chili powder. Add the chili flakes, mix everything and keep on stirring until the onions are fully cooked. We don't want it to be golden brown or fully fried, we want something in between. Keep stirring on and off, don't leave it unattended because as the name suggests, it's tempered potatoes, so the tempering does influence the flavor and color of the dish. This just took me around 5 minutes. Add it to the curry. Mix it very gently because you wouldn't want to mash the potatoes. This will go well with yellow rice. I'll add the recipe to my yellow rice here in the video and in the description as well. You can even have it with plain rice and curry, pittu, pol roti and even bread. This can make a good filling for a bread toast as well. I hope you'll try this. If you try this, do let me know how it turns out. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.